What's up, guys? It's your boy Zawoki back out with a movie review, and today is going to be obviously Captain America: Brave New World. But before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right, hit the bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I posted that video, and then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you guys all very much. And with that being said, we are into Captain America. The first half of this video is going to be non-spoiler. So for the people that would like to watch the spoiler, I'm going to let you guys know halfway through the video of what the non-spoiler to spoiler version. So with that being said, right off the bat, I was super excited because I got these. I didn't think I would ever be able to get these because the Marcus Theater that we have in our area never really has this stuff, or it sells out super fast. And lo and behold, they gave us, or I bought the Captain America Sam Wilson's version of the cup, which is kind of cool because it is it's a rubber that you can take off and take on. And then obviously the new Captain America helmet, which I think is pretty dope. Because it is obviously for flight and so forth like that. And obviously you guys can see right here, it opens up inside, and I'm going to probably put some lights in there so that the mask can actually light up as well. So, but that's not about the movie. To start off the bat, it was not a bad movie. I don't know where all this hate is coming from. I don't know why. I obviously know that certain parts in the movie didn't, I can't say that they didn't work. I thought they worked. The different characters that are in here, I felt like some of them needed a backstory. There's a couple characters in there that needed it. I felt that if somebody, like probably my fiance, if she went to this movie, she probably would have been confused. Just because you kind of need to watch a couple other movies in order for this one to make sense. The first one, obviously off the bat, is The Incredible Hulk. The movie that came out how many years ago? You needed to watch that one. Another one, you really don't need to watch it, but to figure out the thing that's coming out of the earth, watching Eternals, I feel that would be important to watch. So those two movies, I feel that you need to watch those first and then watch this one. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this honestly an 8. I thought this was better than movies that I've watched before. For instance, like the Marvels. The Marvels for me was a watch once and done kind of thing. Thor: The Dark World, one and done. Thor: Love and Thunder, I watched that twice. That's about it. I honestly think that everybody that's been watching Marvel movies up until this point has put Marvel movies on such a high pedestal because of movies like Avengers: Infinity War, Avengers: Endgame, Age of Ultron, movies that it took forever to lead up to. And honestly, Marvel Endgame is going to be the top movie of all time, if not with Marvel. Now I'm seeing there's a 6 to 10 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 50. Metacritic gives it a 43. I don't know why. I felt that people think when they think of Captain America, they think of super soldier, super fast, super strong, super whatever have you. Again, Sam Wilson's Captain America is going to be different. He doesn't have the super serum. He doesn't have the super speed, the super strength. So what he needs to do to live up to Captain America's name is to be vigilant, to be cunning, to be more stealthy, and so forth like that. And I thought this Captain America movie, I thought was enjoyable and fantastic. I loved this. I mean, when it comes to the fighting scene, it's not Chris Evans' Steve Rogers kind of Captain America, where he could just throw his shield and it bounces off how many different surfaces for days. I thought the different combat in this movie was good. I was like, I was like, gosh dang, kind of thing. I enjoyed it. The Falcon character, I enjoyed him. There is a little nod towards some relationships and so forth, which it's not bad because people are like, oh, is this woke? Is this trash? Is it more about this than that? I'm telling you, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I don't think that the Red Hulk was too long or too short. I think it was perfect. I think people wanted to see Red Hulk more, but again, if you got to realize that they're introducing a new character. I mean, Thaddeus, or President Thaddeus Ross, aka Thunderbolt Ross, has been around for how many years? We've seen him in different movies and so forth as a different person, because obviously with the original character of Thaddeus Ross is deceased. They needed a new one, and I thought Harrison Ford did a fantastic job as Thaddeus Ross. There are other characters in there, which I'm going to tell you about in a second here. But again, for the non-spoilers, I think it's a must-watch. I enjoyed it. It was fun, and you need to go see it. Now, spoiler warning. I'm going to let you know this now. In 3, 2, 1, you have been warned. Now, spoilers going forward, if you don't want to know what is in this movie, go watch it, come back, and see if your opinions match mine. But you have been warned. Now, going into it, I was super excited to see Tim Blake Nelson come back as Samuel Stearns as the leader. He definitely looked a little different than obviously the comic book versions that we've grown up to see, where it's a big head and green and stuff like that, where Tim Blake Nelson's new character looks zombie-ish, gamma radiation, big huge brain, all over the place. I enjoyed it. When I can hear his voice, it sounded great. I loved it. I do feel that the Seth Volker character was unutilized and had more potential. We obviously got also a couple fight scenes in there with Copperhead, some secret agents and so forth like that. Sabra, which is a character that has been known to be in the Red Room, aka a Black Widow. I would have liked to see more fighting from her. We do see her fighting in there, but it would have been cool to see more. We see Isaiah Bradley, or Carl Lumbly, playing Isaiah Bradley again as the super soldier from the past that was obviously in prison for 3 years. I wanted to see more of him, which we do see somewhat more of him, but not as much as I wanted. We see Dr. Betty Ross, Liv Tyler, come back to play daughter to Thaddeus Ross. I thought this was fantastic because we haven't seen her in a Marvel movie since The Incredible Hulk. Now, I've heard that people think that this should have been an Incredible Hulk movie. I love that they came and tied up some loose ends. Obviously, the Celestial Island, Tiamat, or how you pronounce it, that's coming out of the water with his head like this and his hand like this. I'm glad that they pretty much continued that story in this movie, because we haven't seen that Celestial since Eternals, and I'm glad that they signed that one off. We haven't seen Samuel Stearns since The Incredible Hulk how many years ago, and I'm glad that they brought him back, because I was waiting so long. When are they going to bring the leader? 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 They finally brought him, and I think he did fantastic. The only thing is he didn't have certain abilities that he was able to do in the comics, which he's supposed to be able to have telekinetic powers and be able to levitate and move certain things. In this movie, he's able to do like mind control with certain visual, like flashing of lights and sounds, and which was cool and kind of gave the reason of why certain aspects would have changed and so forth. But honestly, again, I give this, for me, I give it an 8 out of 10. If it was on a scale of 4 to 5, I give it a 4. I feel that there could have been more added to it, like maybe 20 to 30 minutes, just to kind of like tie some other things together. But overall, I mean, the movie was what? How long was it? The movie was an hour and 58 minutes, so a good 2-hour movie. They could have made it 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I think it would have been done a little bit better in the eyes of some critics. Some critics are saying that with all the different reshoots and the different characters that they put in and put out and put in and put out, you could see the different splices and stuff. I don't really see that. You can see the green screens in certain spots, which, what are you going to do? I mean, people are, again, putting this movie compared to Chris Evans' Captain America, The Winter Soldier, or Civil War, or Avengers Endgame, or Infinity War. You can't put this movie to those, okay? Because one, Captain America Winter Soldier, it's Chris Evans, the original Steve Rogers, the super soldier that's able to do all that kind of stuff. But then it's not going to be Avengers Endgame quality, because how many movies did it take to make Avengers Endgame, Infinity War? So this is not necessarily an origins movie. We've seen Captain America, Sam Wilson, in Captain and the Winter Soldier, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then we see Thaddeus Ross finally don his red looking Hulk version. More or less, I enjoyed it. I don't know why people are hating on this movie, to be honest. I enjoyed it. I thought this was better than some movies I've seen. I can't say which ones, but I definitely want to put it out there that I don't know why this has hate. I enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed it yourself. Try to keep it spoiler warning for those that don't want to be or have the movie ruined. There is a post-credit scene that I'm going to let it leave to be for you. I do think the post-credit scene could have been used sooner. But maybe he's talking about a whole different ballpark than what we've seen thus far. So again, your thoughts down below. Please keep it spoiler warning or non-spoiler. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, or make sure you guys let me know on a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Again, I thank you guys very truly much for the love and support on this channel. I can't wait to see more. There's more movies that are coming out here soon. That's Marvel related. Thunderbolts. I think there's a couple other ones. I do want to see Jurassic World. That's not Marvel. So 2025 is definitely going to have quite a bit of movies for me to watch, review, and give you guys my honest opinion. Again, thank you guys for being here. Please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next movie, or next video. Peace.